Time for truth or fake. Catalina Marchand-Debré is by the big board. We're having a look at a viral video that apparently shows the US President Joe Biden shaking hands with a ghost. Tell us more.
At least that's what this post by Leading Report claims, with a staggering 28 million views already and counting, while sharing this video where we see President Joe Biden in Tampa, Florida, campaigning, where we see him in this video extending his hands before walking towards and saluting the audience. As this user has his own interpretation of this video and says, Biden attempts to shake hands with a ghost after his speech in Tampa, Florida. Another similar video was also recently posted on X by popular figures, for example, Ted Cruz and Snoop Dogg, together with this video where we also allegedly see what they claim to be U.S. President Joe Biden in a speech in North Carolina, right there where we see him likewise, as they claim, trying to shake hands with thin air.
That is an unlikely combination, isn't it? Ted Cruz and Snoop Dogg. Which one is the best rapper? Maybe we should put that to truth or fake as well. But let's stay with this story about Biden. Catalina, can we disprove these claims? Politically motivated, of course. And how do you go about doing that?
Well, Mark, these claims are misleading according to the original videos that we analyzed from the C-SPAN version of both of these events. Let's begin with the video from the Tampa, Florida rally from April 23rd, where we actually see Joe Biden. He is actually doing this gesture towards the crowd that was right in front of him. This gesture seems to be more clear in the second video we'll show you. Perhaps it is his signature handshake to the audience from afar, so to say. Let's take a look at both videos. Here's the one in the fake viral claims, and here's the original one from the C-SPAN video, where you could see in this video that it's a bit more clear that Biden, what he's doing is this gesture that he does to the audience right there to his right, and then to the audience behind him. So it's all about the angle. So what we have here is a pattern of misinformation targeting older politicians as senile, with a particular emphasis on President Joe Biden, who is the oldest president to hold office in U.S. history at the age of 81. Apparently, he is still fit for duty, according to his personal physician, but there's no denying other real public incidents, like him repeatedly stumbling on Air Force One stairs. And just recently, he publicly confused two world leaders, Emmanuel Macron and Angela Merkel, for other leaders that are actually dead. So President Joe Biden is guilty of a gaffe or two. 148 to be exact so far this year alone, during public remarks, according to this report published yesterday by Daily Seller, based on White House records. So perhaps too many gaffes for a president of the U.S., for someone who's also running for candidate for president once again.
Catalina, who are we to judge? Nobody is perfect, as they say. Now, how about Donald Trump? Tell us about how he's being dealt with.
Well, there's a particularly smelly rumor coming out of Donald Trump's hush money trial in New York. That would be that the former president, Donald Trump, is, as they say, passing gas during his criminal proceeding. This is according to sources in the courtroom, cited in this interview by Ben Meiselas, co-founder of Midas Touch and owner of LA Magazine. He says in this interview that credible sources report that Donald Trump is actually farting in the courtroom, and that it's very stinky around him, as lawyers, as he says, are really struggling with the smell. He also says that there are reports from the courtroom that he's hearing that he is falling asleep. The same claim was also backed up by George Conway, saying that he heard similar rumors and that the court is going to have to issue more than a gag order here. So truth or fake? Our fact-checking colleagues at Snopes looked into the matter themselves, and it seems that according to them, there's no concrete proof of this, of course, just yet, since everything they could find is either traced either back to Meiselas or either to Conway, who both of them, they actually did not share or name their sources, and other major news outlets beside LA Magazine also did not report on this matter. So these claims unproven for now. The only claim we can confirm is that Trump seems to be falling asleep several times during his trial, reported by New York Times reporter present in the courtroom, Maggie Haberman.
What can I say? We have an expression in the UK, he who smelt it dealt it. So perhaps it's the journalist behind it who actually was responsible for the smells. Falling asleep, as you say, it's something that has been caught on camera a number of times. Catalina, let's leave it there. Thank you very much indeed, Catalina, there with Truth or Fake. Thanks to Yuka for the business, of course. We'll keep that flower shop as an idea for next year when we get more Fête de Muguet, lilies of the valleys behind me there. Maybe you and I will be selling them at some stage next year in the coming years to come. Anyway, thank you for being with us. Stay with us. More to come here, live from Paris. World Roundup.